What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Now, we may not be the best and every play won't be perfect, but I guarantee you we'll have a good time. Smash that like button for us if you're hyped, and I hope you enjoy. What's good, YouTube? I'm here back again once again, and today I am your coach of the Tucson Terrakions in the United Championship League, the UCL, and we are here for our Week 14 battle against JYT Gamer, coach of the Carolina Keldeos. So if you guys are hyped for today's, or this week's UCL battle, and of course if you're proud of the Nappy Nation, and you're supporting the Tucson Terrakions all the way until the end, definitely make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, if you missed out on our team preparation video, it did go up last night or yesterday, so definitely make sure you go back and check it out so you know why we brought what we brought against the Carolina Keldeos. I'm gonna go ahead and choose music 23, and let's just hope and pray that Victini doesn't prove to be as big of a problem as we know it will be. Let's just hope and pray we can handle it and move right along, mosey on down the road here. We need to beat the Carolina Keldeos this week and the St. Louis Rampardos next week, knock on wood, to make sure that we can solidify a spot for us in the playoffs. But we have already won 10 matches this season, which makes us officially 10-5, even if we lose this week and next week's, and that is more than mind-boggling for me. That was the ultimate goal that I wanted to have in the UCL, so I am happy. But let's see what Jay brought. He brought, oh no, he brought the Primate, god damn it. Okay, so he has Honchkrow. Let's just hope and pray that's not a Scarf Primate. He's got Honchkrow, Golbat, which we know will be holding the Eviolite. He's got Victini, which is already going to be a problem. Registeel as well, which can be a problem. He didn't bring the Sylveon, though, which was another one of those walls that was going to be a problem for us. And he brought Blastoise, which doesn't necessarily have to be Mega, but it is his Mega on his team. On our team, however, we brought 30 Minutes our Rotom Heat. We have Blue Note our Lucario, Ultraviolet our Gengar, Scrub our Flygon, Titania our Mega Gardevoir, and Canada our Chansey. Now, looking at his team, I'm thinking he might lead with either the Victini or the Golbat. Those are the most obvious leads, but there could be a Primate lead as well if he does end up being Scarfed. I think the safest lead for me is Rotom Heat. I know a Zen Headbutt's still going to hurt from Victini, but we can tell if it's going to be banded or not based upon the damage he does to Rotom Heat, so we can see from there. I kind of want to lead with Chansey, though, because if he leads with either Golbat, Victini, or Primate, I know we can live a hit, so I kind of want to lead with Chansey and get Stealth Rocks up as fast as we can. It's a risky lead, it's a very, very risky lead, and I hope I don't end up regretting it, but as long as I lead with Primate, we should be good to go. I don't think he would expect a Chansey lead, so let's see what we can do here. I think he might be expecting the Rotom Heat, but I'm going to jot his team down again separately because you guys know by now I'm OCD like that. So, Jay, who did you end up leading with? Beat Boop. Okay, so that's not too bad. He can Thunder Wave us if he wants, but we're Natural Cure, so as long as we can get our Stealth Rocks up, I'm happy. He does have Golbat as a defogger, so we can see what he's going to do here. I like how he both led with walls. If I would have led with Rotom Heat, that would have been amazing, because I would have forced him out immediately. He would have had to have gone out to Victini at that point. But I think I like this lead right now because he can do one of two things. Either he can... See, now I kind of wish that I had Thunder Wave on this Chansey. He can try and Curse set up. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, I just realized this. I did the whole team prep video and everything talking about Stealth Rocks on Chansey, and we don't even carry Stealth Rocks. I'm a dumbass. I recorded the whole team prep video sitting there talking about Stealth Rock this, Stealth Rock that, Stealth Rock this, Stealth Rock that, and we don't even carry Stealth Rocks. Wow. Even on this Chansey, we don't carry Stealth Rocks. We don't have Stealth Rocks on our team at all. That's fine though, that's fine though. I think I was so fixated on Stealth Rocks because of the Victini, but it's okay. We're gonna continue to move on. At this point, I think the safest thing for us to do is to Seismic Toss and try and get damage off. I think the safest thing for us to do is to Seismic Toss and get some damage off on this thing. I could, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to Hard Switch to Rotom. Because if he Thunder Waves or Iron Heads or Earthquakes, we should be good. I can't think of anything else that he would want to do, because without Stealth Rocks on our squad, then Chansey doesn't really need to be here right now. So let's see what we can do. And I don't want to reveal counter too soon just yet. He went for Stealth Rock of his own. Why did I sit there and talk about Stealth Rock so much? This is why I had the intro at the beginning of the videos that I do, where I say We may not always make the smartest plays, but we will have fun. Because I'm stupid sometimes. But okay, I think for sure he has to go out to his Victini if he wants to live in Overheat. Does this thing get... Does Registeel get, like, Rock Slide? I feel like he can get Rock Slide. I feel like that's something that Jay would do. Intentionally. His attack is only base 75. He does get Ancient Power. If he Ancient Powers us, we're eating that up. He gets Rock Tomb, Rock Polish, and Stealth Rock, but I don't think he gets Rock Slide. So Ancient Power would be the best offensive thing he can go for. I think I kind of want to... I kind of want to Volt Switch at this point, because I feel like him switching Victini or possibly Blastoise is way too obvious, because he doesn't want this thing to go down just yet, because he's not Assault Vested. Now, I know he can live in Overheat, but I don't think he wants to take that much damage right away, so I'm going to Volt Switch. I want to Volt Switch out into probably Lucario, because anything else that he would go for, we could be able to take a hit from. It just sucks that he has Rocks up this early, because that means we're going to take chip damage each time we Volt Switch in and out, but I feel like Jay is trying to think, am I going to Volt Switch or am I going to Overheat? Should he stay in or should he swap? He stayed in. Okay. So he stayed in, which is fine. Unless he Thunder Waves. If he Thunder Waves right now, that's going to be a problem. I think the safest thing for me to do is to go out to... Oh, it is very safe for me. I'm going to go out to Flygon. Because... I'm going to go out to Flygon because I can lock myself into Earthquake if need be, which he would have to go out to Golbat at that point. I mean, Registeel can live in Earthquake, Registeel can live in Overheat too, but I feel like I would put more pressure on him with Flygon. I'm just worried about a Thunder Wave. I wanted to go out to Lucario, but I'm more worried about a Thunder Wave than anything. Boom. There it is. That's what I was worried about. And he does carry Leftovers. Okay, so if he's going to predict a... I kind of wish that we had Stone Edge on this thing now. If he's going to predict and go out to Golbat, I kind of want to... Outrage? Because I don't think there's anything that this Registeel can do to us. Does he get Ice Punch? He does get Ice Punch. Oh! He does get Ice Punch. I want to see how much... I want to see how much... I want to see how much an Earthquake actually will do. Oh, I gotta change the level to 50. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay in. Fuck that. He can definitely live a Earthquake very well, actually. Only does about half. But Ice Punch, on the other hand, does way too much damage for Comfort. So I think U-turning right now. God damn. This Registeel is a problem. I kind of want to U-turn right now and go out to Lucario. Just to play it safe, especially if he swaps out. He withdrew. Okay. So I think he was predicting an Earthquake. He's got to go out to a Honchkrow. I think that's his Golbat, Bruce Wayne. So we're good there. We're good there. We're good there. We're good there. So my question now, let me look up and see how fast is Golbat. How fast is Golbat? Golbat, I believe, he's only base 90. That outspeeds Gardevoir. Until we Mega Evolve, that outspeeds Gardevoir. But my question at this point is, does a Psyshock from Mega Gardevoir kill a Eviolite Golbat? Or not necessarily just kill, but how much damage does it do? It only does 64%. That Golbat is too fat. Too fat. Too fat. Too fat Golbat. I think what I'm going to do is, I don't want to risk getting Super Fanged. Or Poison Fanged either. So I think I'm going to go out to... I kind of want to go out to Rotom again. I kind of want to go out to a Rotom right now. But then there's also the possibility of Gengar. Brave Bird just does too much. Brave Bird just does too much. How much does a Thunderbolt do? Thunderbolt does a respectable amount of damage, though. Thunderbolt does a respectable amount of damage, and he doesn't carry any ground types. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because we're guaranteed to outspeed and either do 70% to this thing, or he swaps out, afraid of what I can do to it. But I think I'm definitely going to go for that. Because he can't do anything that will one-shot us. But Thunderbolt, if it crits, can one-shot him. So I'm going to go ahead and click Thunderbolt. So will you stay in and risk your Fat Bat? Because I think looking at his team, this is his physical wall, and the Registeel is his special wall. So I think Gengar was the best choice for us. He didn't bring the Sneasel either. So that's good. And if for whatever reason he decides to swap out the Honchkrow, it's getting destroyed, to say the least. It's getting destroyed. So let's see what we can do. I wish we could use Mega Gengar, to be honest. I wish we could use Mega Gengar. That would be so perfect. That would be so perfect. If only, if only. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm putting it on the line. Brave Bird, I think, is the one move he can do the most damage to us with, because I don't think he can Super Fang us, because it's the normal type move. Brave Bird at most does 75%. But we outspeed him. Thunderbolt can do at most 82%. So the question is, does he want to risk it? Does he want to risk this thing? Because if we hit it with a Thunderbolt and he roosts the same turn to see what we're going to go for, he would have to swap the next turn because the next Thunderbolt would kill. And he doesn't bring it, he doesn't have his Zygarde, so literally everything on his team is going to not appreciate Thunderbolt. Honchkrow gets body, Golbat gets body, Blastoise gets body, Primeape isn't crazy defensive. Registeel, yeah, I was going to say, Registeel would be the only thing he can go out to right now. Yeah, Registeel would have to be the only thing he can go out to right now. And if we can get a Paralysis, not that I'm asking for hacks, but a Paralysis would be nice. That was a crit! Ugh! Oh, that was a crit! If we would have gotten that crit on that Golbat, that would have been nice! That would have been nice! Okay, so I think at this point, the only option for us is Rotom. The only option for us is Rotom, but what I want to see... What I want to see is, do we outspeed Blastoise? Do we outspeed a Blastoise? Do we outspeed a Blastoise? Yes, we do. So even if he wants to hard switch into Blastoise right now, we can just Volt Switch and get decent damage on the Blastoise and go out to Chansey or someone else. So I think a hard switch to Rotom Heat is the best play for us, because an Iron Head doesn't affect us, he can't Stealth Rock again, and Thunder Wave doesn't affect us either. So he would have to predict the switch into Rotom and go out to Blastoise or Victini on his own in order to do damage. And what is Primeape's base speed? What is Primeape's base speed? Volt Switch does like 60% to Blastoise. That's delicious damage. We could live a Scald if we really wanted to. What if he's carrying Water Pulse? Yeah, we could live Water Pulse even better. That's even... Oh wait, that's not Mega Launch boosted. Hold on. Well, we wouldn't stay in against anyway, so it's fine for now. It's fine for now. It just sucks it's going to take this damage. Don't tell me you have Rock Tomb! Thunder Wave. Good. Good. Okay, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm definitely clicking Overheat at this point because it kills. And he would have to go out to Victini to live the hit. Actually, I'm going to double check that. I'm going to double check that. I'm going to double check that right now. I'm going to double check the damage Overheat does. He could live an Overheat. He could live an Overheat. I'm still going to click Overheat. Because if he goes out to Victini, it just sucks because if I Volt Switch again right now, he can just click Thunder Wave, predicting the Volt Switch. And if he goes out to Victini, I have no switching to Victini. So I think a Volt Switch is a safer play. And if he has Ice Punch, that would suck. But I think it's a safer play. Do I overheat or do I Volt Switch? Do I overheat or do I Volt Switch? I feel like Jay knows he can live, but what can this thing do in return to me? I'm gonna Volt Switch. I'm gonna Volt Switch. He didn't swap! He knows he can live! Fucking hell! Ugh, you make me so angry, Jay. You make me so angry. I hate decisions like that. I hate decisions like that. But you know what? We're whittling this thing down. You know what he probably is? He's probably rest. He probably has rest. If he has rest, is his last move Iron Head or Ice Punch? Does he carry Ice Punch? Does he carry Ice Punch? I mean, I can live an Ice Punch. It just sucks I don't want Scrub to go down that early. Do I go out to Canada or Scrub? Canada or Scrub? Canada or Scrub? I feel like Canada is the safer play, because if he Thunder Waves us, that's fine. We have Aromatherapy and Natural Cure. If he Ice Punches us, it's fine. We can live it. If he freezes with Ice Punch, we can just swap out and heal the Ice as well. I'm gonna go out to Chansey. It's just safer in the long run. I'm gonna go out to Chansey. And if he has Ice Punch, he'll reveal it now. He's at rest. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because he has leftovers, so he has to stay asleep. So what I could do right now is I could just go for a Seismic Toss and get decent damage off on anything on his team, including this thing. Or I could just swap out and immediately put pressure on it. I think I'm going to swap to Blue Note, because anything besides the Victini, I'm going to go out to Blue Note. I just wonder if Jay's going to stay in. Who's Jay? Are you going to stay in, or are you going to swap out and risk taking a Seismic Toss? I just hate switching like this over rocks, because it's just... Alright, this only works if he stays in. This only works if he stays in. Because then I can go for a Thunder Wave. I'm not Thunder Wave. He could Thunder Wave me. I can go for an Agility. Fast asleep. Okay, so either he has to try and wake up and go for a Thunder Wave, which will just put us back to neutral, or he swaps out right now and I get a free Agility up. And even if he is a Scarf Victini, we still outspeed. He withdrew, so I get a free Agility! Woo! It's happening! There it comes! Here it comes! Okay. So we did run the calcs on this, and we're Life Orb Adamant. Crunch, I don't think one-shots. I don't think it one-shots. But we can get a terrible amount of damage off on this Victini. And I don't really want to sacrifice Victini like, whatchamacallit like this, but Crunch has a chance to do 80%. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Will the Agility be enough to scare him out, or will Jay know that he can live a Crunch? Actually, you know what? I wonder. I should have run Earthquake. I don't know why me and Nexus didn't think of Earthquake, because Earthquake well, it does 98% max. It would do more damage than whatchamacallit would. And if he V-creates, it's going to lower his speed. So then I could send... Well, if he's Scarfed, it's not going to make a difference. How much damage can we do? Oh! We got a crit! And the crit still didn't kill! Oh! The crit still didn't kill! The crit still didn't kill! But you know what? It's okay because we did so much damage. I'm more than happy with that. I am more than happy with that. He could be mixed at this point. He could very well be mixed. But if he is Scarfed... If he is Scarfed into Blue Flare... I'm going to send out Scrub. Because if he's not Scarfed, I can guarantee to outspeed. And all I have to do is click U-turn. If he is Scarfed... How much is a Blue Flare going to do to... I didn't even think of that. If he's mixed, what would he run? Naive or Hasty? Blue Flare only does like 33%. So I'm going to click U-turn and see what we can do against this thing. So his Victini is down and out. So that's one huge problem for us gone. I can't believe we got a crit and he lived on like 1. If that Victini had died just now, that would have been absolutely amazing because Lucario with an agility would have easily punched so many holes in the rest of his team. That would have been amazing. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, his hardest hitter is now gone, which I'm happy about. I think I'm going to go out to Titania. You see, the downside of this is he now has the initiative. Actually, I think Rotom Heat would be a better option. Because if I go out to Rotom Heat, he'd have to go out to Registeel. Because nothing else wants to appreciate a hit. Rotom Heat actually comes in clutch for the rest of this battle. I need to be safe with this thing. And these rocks are not helping us. Because nothing else, Honchkrow gets bodied by a Thunderbolt, Golbat gets bodied by a Thunderbolt, Primeape's not going to appreciate a Will-O-Wisp or an Overheat. I said Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. Blastoise doesn't appreciate a Volt Switch either. So I think the smartest thing for him to do right now would be to go out to Blastoise, because that would force me to Volt Switch, and in turn I would take more damage on rocks coming back in. But the potential to Pain Split's always there as well. So we could see. If he Scarf Primeape, a close combat would definitely hurt, but... And I think Primeape gets Gunk Shot as well, doesn't he? Does Primeape get Gunk Shot or Poison Jab? He does get Poison Jab. And he does get Gunk Shot. He gets Outrage too. Look at that. Okay, so I need to be wary of that in terms of our Gardevoir. So I think Jay knows with that Victini gone, he doesn't really have anything. Registeel's the only thing I think that can... Well, he's got other mons that can live hits for sure, but... Unless he's got... Well, his Registeel's asleep, so... So yeah, he's gonna force me out. But the question is... What is he going to predict me to do? Because Canada would be the best bet. And I want you to know right now, even from a Mega Blastoise, Chansey eats hits. Chansey eats hits. Like, it's not funny. Let me see here. Wait! Aurasphere from Chansey, Aurasphere to Chansey, excuse me by the way. Aurasphere to Chansey only does 33%. So I could confidently Volt Switch. Actually, hold on. I have 45 seconds. Have I misjudged my speed? I think I still outspeed a Blastoise no matter what. Because, is he running a timid Blastoise? If he's timid nature, he will outspeed us. But if he's modest, he won't. I'm gonna Volt Switch and we'll find out. If he's modest, he'll outspeed. I mean, timid, he'll outspeed, but he's not. So he's got to be modest nature. So even then, we can still eat up hits, and that's such sweet damage. Such sweet damage. Could you imagine if Blastoise got like Giga Drain and that was Mega launched? I'm gonna go out to Canada because that's our safest swap at this point. That's our safest swap at this point. Because if he wants to Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, Water Pulse, anything he wants to do, he went for Scald. Ooh. Chansey's eating that up. Chansey's eating that up. The burn honestly doesn't matter. Well, the burns could matter against the Primeape. The burn could matter against the Primeape. I'm going to Soft Boiled. I feel like this is going to give him a free swap to Primeape, though. I'm going to Soft Boiled. I feel like the safest thing. I feel like he's going to swap to Primeape, though. And try and put pressure on me that way. I feel like he's going to try and put pressure on me that way. He went for Aura Sphere straight up. Okay. Well, Chansey can eat that. Chansey can eat that up. And soft-boiled it all right away! Ah! Okay, so he did reveal Scald over Water Pulse. He does carry Aura Sphere as well. He does carry Aura Sphere as well. I have to click soft-boiled again. The question is, he's just going to keep clicking Aura Sphere. Okay. I really would like to Aromatherapy and get rid of that burn. But I'm just going to sit here and do this. TBH. 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 Because I can confidently Aromatherapy now. And get rid of that burn. And get rid of that burn. Chansey walls the fuck out of this Blastoise. I love it! Ah! Of course, a crit Aura Sphere is going to hurt quite a bit. But we can keep eating up these Aura Spheres. I feel like he's going to have to swap to Primeape and predict. Is the switch happening right now? Jay, are you switching to Primeape? He went for... Oh, he's going to try and flinch me. There we go. Or maybe he was predicting a switch to Gengar to take an Aura Sphere. I'm just going to click Soft Boiled again. Because now that we've gotten rid of the burn, we can stop losing that additional damage each time. Oh, Jay, stop it, Jay! Jay, stop this. Stop this, Jay. Stop this. What I'm gonna do, I wanna calc how much will an Aura Sphere do to a regular Gardevoir. Aura Sphere we're eating up confidently, but when it comes to Mega Gardevoir, even Dark Pulse it only does half damage to us. But I want to see how much can I do in return. We have a chance to one-shot with Hyper Voice. I think I'm going to Seismic Toss to whittle this Blastoise down a bit more. I want to Seismic Toss to whittle this Blastoise down a bit more. I feel like I should have gone out to Gardevoir. I feel like I definitely should have gone out to Gardevoir. But I wanted to be safe. I wanted to Seismic Toss it to make sure that if we go out to Gardevoir next turn, we 100% kill this thing. And he can't confidently swap out to anybody at that point. Because Golbat's going to take just enough damage for Psyshock to kill. And at that point, we'd Mega Evolve and we'd outspeed the Golbat anyways. So the question is, does Jay swap to Primeape right now? Or he stayed in? Okay. So even Scald only does 46% max to Gardevoir. That's Mega Gardevoir. How much would a Scald do to... I could just Seismic Toss again if I really wanted to. Goddamn. I don't have to risk the damage on... whatchamacallit. I don't think he's going to stay in. I'm going to Soft Boil to get my HP back. So if he does swap to Primeape, I can click Counter. I'm just desperately like trying to think of all different avenues that he could possibly go through. Is he going to go out to Primeape? Oh, don't Super Fang, Jay. Don't Super Fang. Don't do this, Jay. Or is he running Toxic? Is he going to try and Toxic Stall? Oh, I mean, that would be pointless because I carry... That would be pointless because I carry whatchamacallit. Maybe he was just trying to save his Blastoise and went out to his bulkiest mob, which would make sense because Seismic Toss would still do 50 points of damage. Let me see how much. That could do 65%. I want to see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna click soft boiled. Unless does Golbat get taunt? Yes, he does. He might be trying to taunt me right now. Either he Brave Birds or he taunts. One of the two is about to happen. Can you use counter after you've been taunted? You see, it's a big toss-up, though. I'm gonna Seismic Toss. Because if he taunts me, he withdrew. Well, I'm gonna get a free Seismic Toss off on your bitch ass. Okay, Honchkrow. Catch this Seismic Toss. Okay, Honchkrow. Catch this Seismic Toss. I want to see, can I live a Brave Bird or a Superpower? Can I live a Brave Bird or a Superpower at full HP? I cannot live... Oh, wait. That's on the wrong Mon. That's on Gardevoir. Hold on. Ooh. Let's check out a Superpower. Even Superpower we can live. Unless he goes for, like... Does Honchkrow get Swords Dance? Does he get Swords Dance? He does not get Swords Dance. I feel like Jay is going to attack right now. I think this might be the time to go for counter. I'm gonna click it. I feel like this is the time to go for counter. He went for Sucker Punch. Okay. He's Life Orb. Oh my god, Honchkrow is gone. Oh my god, why is he not going out to Prime? I guess he's trying to whittle it down so that Primeape can kill with a close combat. But I feel like Jay did not see Counter Chansey coming. Okay, so Honchkrow is down and out. So we are halfway through the allotted time in the battle. Only 2 Mons have been gone so far. Whew. I feel like he has to go out to Primeape right now and close combat. Because I don't remember how much HP we have, but I think close combat will kill. Because I think if he's not banded, a regular close combat does like... I think it does like... Yeah, close combat kills. If he's carrying Black Belt, it does 90%. If he's carrying Life Orb, how much would a Life Orb close combat do? Life Orb does 99%. Why back out to the Blastoise, Jay? Why? All I do is click Soft Boiled, and then Seismic Toss you again next turn. I don't understand why he just didn't go out to Primeape. I guess maybe because he's worried about me countering on his Primeape, but I don't understand. I think his last move on his Blastoise might be Ice Beam as well. So I'm really kind of hesitant about that. I'm going to click Seismic Toss because if I Soft Boiled again and try and get full HP, it's just going to be us going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until he decides to swap out to his Primeape. Because as long as we have full HP and the Primeape isn't banned, even if the Primeape's banned, I think we still have a chance to live a close combat. Let me check. Life Orb does 91%. How much would a Choice Banded Primeape do? I mean, we have a chance to live if he gets a Mineral. A banded close combat from Primeape, we have a chance to live if he gets a Mineral. So I don't know. And the fan's not on, so it's starting to get hot in here. I don't know why he didn't. He had a free switch into Primeape just now, and a close combat would have one-shot my chance. I don't know why he didn't do it. I really don't know why he didn't do it. And we lost Lucario already as well. But you know what? Lucario did its job. It took out the Victini pretty much. It did its job. Jay, what are you doing? He's just gonna stay in and keep Aura Sphering. I guess maybe he's trying to whittle it down, so I think our crit might kill. I guess he's just trying to whittle it down so that we can he can get a Primeape in and get the kill. But he has to know that I'm gonna soft boiled right now. I mean, if he gets a crit Aura Sphere, we're dead. That's the only downside. We live in it. 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 So at this point, all I have to do is click soft boiled over and over and over and over and over again, get my HP back until I can comfortably take an Aura Sphere and kill the Blastoise. After this, I honestly, I don't know why he would not go out to Primeape. I really don't know why he would not go out to Primeape. I really don't understand why he would not go out to Primeape. But the Blastoise is now gone. He just keeps firing off Aura Spheres at me. Does he have like a special Primeape or something? But again, from this range, a close combat will kill. I just wanted to get this Blastoise out of here so we can end this little back and forth stall war. But at the same time, we really don't need Chansey anymore. John Cena, that's got to be Primeape. I don't know why he didn't do that before and save his Blastoise. So he's got to lock himself into close combat. If that's the case, let me see. Let me see. How much damage an Earthquake will do from Flygon. Does 90%. What about Outrage? Outrage has a chance to kill. Close Combat has a chance to kill if he locks himself in. What about Mega Gardevoir? Primeape's actually a speedy little fucking duck. I'd have to outspeed. And if he's not Scarfed, then he could just click Poison Jab and kill. Or Gunk Shot. Yeah, Poison Jab kill. So I can't confidently go out to that either. I have to go out to Gengar. If he doesn't close combat right now, I don't know what to say. If he doesn't close combat right now, I'm comfortable with sacking off Chansey at this point. Chansey has walled. He went for an Ice Punch! Why, Jay? Why? Jay, why? I guess he thought I was going to try and save it and go out to... But even then, close combat kills the Flygon. I don't understand. I'm just going to click Seismic Toss. He has to click close combat now. Close combat. Jay! Why don't you just punch the shit out of this Chansey? What are you doing? I don't understand why he's letting Chansey live. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna click Soft Boiled. If he has Taunt, then it sucks. He Brave Bird. I was gonna say he could Brave Bird and kill as well, but I don't understand why he wouldn't just close combat. Is he saving it for something? Even that we lived. I thought that would for sure. Maybe I counted it wrong. I thought for sure it would. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand. I want to go to there, but I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. He's got Brave Bird on the Golbat. That's the first offensive move he's shown, or at least the only one I remember. I'm gonna click Counter. I'm gonna click Counter in case he Brave Birds me again. Super Fang. Does this mean I'll knock him out? Because he's gonna do half to me? god! What is happening? Jay! Close combat me! Just close combat me! Why is Chansey doing this? I'm gonna seismic toss! Thank you! Why did you not just do that? I don't know what to say! I'm speechless! I don't know why. I mean, obviously he was trying to predict or over-predict or something. But I honestly don't know why he didn't just go out to Primeape to begin with. He would have saved the Blastoise, the Honchkrow, and the Golbat. Would all still be here. Okay, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Because I can't safely Sludge Wave. What would do the most to Registeel? What would do the most to Registeel? Not that I'm locking myself in, but for whatever reason, he decides to swap out. Thunderbolt or Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball would do more, and I'll make sure I kill this Primeape. He withdrew. Oh, okay. He's trying to save it. So Shadow Ball has the chance to do 30%. I don't want him to, whatchamacallit, Thunder Wave me though. That's the only downside. I think he might be Scarfed. I think his Primeape might be Scarfed. I have no reason not to click Focus Blast now. Gengar, please. Ultraviolet, please. Tell me you got your spectacles on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bop! Let's go! And I can click Shadow Ball from here on out. And that's it. I can just click Shadow Ball. And because Shadow Ball should kill from this range. I think it did. I think it did enough. Let's hope it did enough. I don't have to Focus Blast again. I just want to go for Shadow Ball because of the accuracy. There we go. Down goes the Registeel. So if he Scarf Primeape, he could load up a knockoff and take us out. Easily. He could load up a knockoff and take us out. Because he went for Ice Punch and then swapped out, right? And then he went for Close Combat and then swapped out. So if he's Scarfed, he'll kill Gengar now. Yeah, he's Scarfed. Is that enough to kill? Absolutely. It was a crit. Ah, crit matters. I don't think the crit actually mattered. I can calc it just to see if it did or not. But at this point, at this point in the battle, it doesn't matter. But he is definitely Scarfed. That's crazy because Scarf Primeape ran house on my team. I honestly think he should have Close Combated so much earlier. Now the crit didn't matter. I was joking when I said it just now as well. But he's Scarf Primeape, I'm Scarf Flygon, I outspeed. So I think he might have been predicting. Even then, still, well, Close Combat wouldn't have done anything to me, but I can just click Outrage and we outspeed him, and down goes the Primeape. I honestly don't know why he didn't just Close Combat. That entire battle would have gone so entirely different if he would have Close Combat. He could have saved his Mega Blastoise. He could have saved his Honchkrow. He could have saved his Golbat. I don't know what to say about that, but either way, good game to Jay, YT Gamer, and the Carolina Keldeos. They put up one hell of a fight, and like I said, Scarf Primeape was a huge threat for our team. I'm happy that we were able to handle Victini the way we were, and it sucks that I thought this entire time we had Stealth Rock on our Chansey, even in the team prep when I was reading the moves right there. I'm an idiot sometimes, you guys know this, but still good game to them. Definitely make sure you guys go and check out Jay and the Carolina Keldeos and check out their perspective of the battle to see what they were thinking, because I know I will. Link to his channel and Twitter account will be included in the description, and of course, let me know what you guys thought of the battle, any misplays that we made, or anything that you would have done differently. Let me know in the comment section below. But with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. We are still one step closer to playoffs. Next week is the final week of the season. We take on Dan, aka A-Drive, coach of the St. Louis Rampardos, and that is going to be a terrifying battle to say the least. But with that, I'm gonna get about. If you guys enjoyed this week's UCL battle, and of course if you're a proud member of the Happy Nation and you're supporting the Tucson Terrakions until the very end, make sure you smash our like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm gonna get up out. Thank y'all once again for your support, and thank you for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube 182. I'm out.